Lorena, congratulations on your new documentary, Nuns versus the Vatican.
Thank you so much, Gig.
This documentary is so captivating. I didn't know about this story, and so on. But first of all, congratulations on the fact that it's going to be showcased at DOC NYC, one of the most prestigious film festivals for documentaries. I mean, how do you feel about that?
Very happy because I'm Italian, but I moved to the United States 25 years ago. And so I'm based in New York, and it's after TIFF. We premiered in Toronto, but now be in New York. It's a hometown, a lot of colleagues and collaborators, but also such a diverse audience that will be able to come and be present. It's a great honor, but also very thrilled.
Such an eye-opening documentary. So, first of all, tell us how this documentary came about to you.
So it goes back a while ago because when first in 2002 the Boston Globe investigation brought up the scandal of the pedophile abuse, etc. I was a producer for Italian public television, right, working in New York. And I was appalled by how big and all over the place the news was in the United States, and in Italy it was barely talked about. It was, dismissed as a few rotten apples, etc. And so, 17 years later, it took almost 2 decades to the Vatican to organize a global summit on abuse. And so, of course, it speaks a lot about how slow things go when it pertains to the Vatican, but also if you think about such a major thing like sexual abuse, clergy sexual abuse. And then I just got in touch with Lucetta Scarafia. She wrote this incredible article about clergy abuse of nuns, and it really triggered my curiosity to dig more into it. And the more I digged, and the more I understood that the topic was completely untackled, and there had been, other studies or other articles here and there about the subject, but it was really put into silence. So I felt that it was definitely a film that needed to be made.
How did you convince Gloria to participate in your documentary and make her feel comfortable in such a touchy subject?
It didn't take long because I wrote to Gloria a very honest letter regarding, why I wanted to do this, and especially the fact that when abuse very often, especially when it pertains to the Catholic Church, is characterized by anonymity. And so when I reached out to her, I I told her that I was very happy to respect whatever decision she would make about how and when telling her story. But also I felt in our exchange that she had this urge to find truth in herself, but also that pain that she suffered for 3 decades wasn't in vain. And so I think that was the conversation that we had. How we make sure that we can give a bigger sense to the pain you endured, to the utmost injustice that the church perpetrates, not only with her, but as a systemic protocol when it comes to crimes like abuse. And how can we go on a journey together? Me as a filmmaker, trying to be very respectful, but also trying to tell the big story, and her finding the way to use her voice to go beyond the finding truth in herself and bringing that to the world. So it was a very, very, I have to say, beautiful, smooth process from the very beginning.
And how much did you wish that Rubnik, spoke to you or any members of the church about this subject?
Not very much. I think that it's definitely a missing opportunity because I think that his voice would have been important. He was given the chance to tell his own story. Not only we tried several times, and not only we tried with him, but also we tried with all his superiors. And once again, unfortunately, silence becomes such a strong tool in your hands, in their hands, to try to let the fire extinguish itself in a way, not talking, not to engage further in this matter. And so I wished he could have shared his own story with his words.
Absolutely. And how long did you want to follow this story for? Like, when did you know to end this documentary? Because it seems like it's still an ongoing battle.
It's still an ongoing battle, but we feel that now more than ever, it was important for Gloria's story to be out, because things within the Catholic Church, they go so slow that we felt that Gloria is in a moment in her life where she can't hide anymore. The world needs to know, and the world needs to know not only abiding to the very slow rhythm of the Vatican protocol, but also respecting the human rhythm of, in this case, of our characters. And so we felt that we couldn't wait no more. I mean, her story needed to be out.
Well said. Well, Lorena, let me wrap it up with one last question with you. As audiences everywhere have a chance to watch your film, what is the one most important take you hope they walk away with?
Not to turn, the head the other side when someone tries to tell something that can be very uncomfortable, but still it's a truth. In this case, for Gloria, I think that for all parishioners, the importance of being alert and to listen, and not to put the hierarchy, not to put the priest, not to put the institution above human beings, about, real persons. So this is, to me, the key, the takeaway. Like, we can believe in an institution, we can belong to an institution, but also we have to remember that life is beyond the walls of an institution. There are human beings at stake, and they need to be listened to and acknowledged for what they're doing or what they're trying to say.
Absolutely. You done a terrific job with Nuns versus Vatican. This is a very important story to tell. So thank you for sharing this conversation with us, Lorena. Enjoy, Doc NYC.
Thank you so much for this interview.